Hello, Krios. Just making sure that it actually, yeah, I hope that it transferred over at least.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And yes, it's probably going to be chunky once or twice because, well, to this day, the encoding still is not the smoothest, but it just comes to a point where you just got to say fuck it and roll with it. I will, however, do as much as I can to make the encoding as gentle as possible, which means I should probably slag this Firefox. Once we get in game, the encoding should be fine. Though I will close out all these windows. And here we go. Alrighty. I'll actually just make sure I can see chat. Alrighty. Cheeky breeky avadanke. Actually, once I stop flipping windows, here we go. Actually, I'll wait till 5 minutes after. Maybe do a little finagling. Some last minute finagling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that actually holding stable? Huh, okay. I'll take Weird Voodoo. Weird Voodoo salute. Yeah, holy shit, the just bumping up the encoding by a little, with the bit rate by a little bit actually fixed the encoding issue. What the fuck? Now I'm trying to remember the difference between Ranger Easy and Ranger Hardcore. Yep, alright, so that's how we're doing this show. You know what? I'll actually do Ranger easy. I know that's pansy, but on the other hand, we're here to also enjoy the story as possible. Hard, but not maddening. Once I'm able to flick back... Ah, come on. So let's get to work.
The tunnel grew colder. Millie and I were close to the surface now. Soon, we'd climb up into the howling wind to find our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there. My long journey was nearly at the end, but would I have the courage, the will to see it through?
Hey, Artyom. When you left your home station, do you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world, or send it straight to hell. Gotcha! Ooh. We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface, Artyom. Shh, тихо. Something's moving in the next room. Open the gate, I'll cover. Shit is always breaking down in here. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate. Artyom, check those crates for ammo and medpacks. Ready, Artyom? Follow me.
Nah, I'll go for the nicer weapon. We're not gonna have this thing for a while, so... So think about Ranger mode. You get, like, no fucking ammo whatsoever. Oh, hey, more bullets.
Okay. Up we go. Seems like nobody's home. Before we hit the surface, put your gas mask on. Without it, it'd be like a goldfish outside this door.
We're almost there. This is the Korolev performance room. It's really cool.
Also the fact that, yes, you do need to put on a gas mask because the surface are bad. The surface are very bad.
Close to the tower.
Later Metro games will simplify the system a bit, but yeah, it's actually really kind of cool to watch on your I wish I could mag dump like that. I can't because this is Ranger mode. And the last thing you want to do is mag dump.
Okay, Artyom, let's move together. You ready? Yeah. Let's move out. And here it is, Artyomушka. Our goal.
Come in, Wyman. Come in. Over. You're coming through loud and clear. Over. One at the tower. Repeat, one at the at the tower. Did the group move out? Over. Well, that's affirmative. We've made contact. They should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over. Roger. We'll contact you again when we're at the top of the tower. Get a fix on our location then. Over.
Let's go, the other should already be here.
Don't worry, I'll take point with the 4 bullets I have.
Oh, there they
How's it going, you Mad Max bastards?
Glad to see you, Colonel. Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Form a circle! Stay calm. Watch your backs, boys. Okay. Looks it's gonna be tougher than the library.
At least I have Magnum rounds. This will not go well for me. Well, knife it is. Congratulations.
Life was never easy in the
Welcome to
tunnels,
In Media
but
Res.
it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20, and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
So yeah, that entire opening sequence is in media res. You actually still have a very, very long way to walk.
Artyom, you're awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on.
Alright, so we're actually now playing the game for real. But, also, haha, nice little meta reference there. There are things that you can do in this game that... I remember that giving good boy points. Needless to say, there's a meta system going on where you want to collect good boy points. This will help you survive in the later bits to come.
Let's go, Artyom.
Peace, disease. I've been through worse, and I'm not giving up. What's your plan for the dark?
Yes, Nikolai?
Hunt them all down and shoot them.
So needless to say, the more you give onto the world, the more the world gives onto you. So yeah, we're gonna be taking this really slow.
Can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something.
What more can we do? We'll see what Hunter says.
Sergei, have you seen my Sergei?
Hello, Artyom. Relax. Another patrol was attacked last night. The hospital's full.
The situation's under control. Many want to leave the station.
What about Alexei? He was at the
Let's go,
outpost.
Artyom.
Alexei was in the battle. Has anyone seen him? The captain said he was okay, but I hope he's alive.
Pieter!
Was it the Dark Ones?
The situation's
that's you.
under control.
How many dead?
Come on, Alex.
Someone will say.
They will tell me.
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement. 2 died this morning.
We have not yet, Karoy.
Kill outright. But they damage a victim's mind. Sooner or later, this leads to death.
I can't get it. I can't reach.
No. Keep away from me. What the hell? Who could that be?
It's Hunter.
Mutants don't knock first. Open the damn gate.
To be fair, that could be, litigated as, thump, 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 we're trying to get in.
Welcome to Exhibition, Hunter.
Thanks. Now close your gate.
It's been a long time, Hunter.
Good to see you, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
So, Hunter, what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition and the undead infesting your tunnels. Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City. I thought of your wall.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else. Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell they are, my order has a motto. If it's hostile, you kill it.
The Dark
Intruder
Ones
alarm in the main vent shaft. They're coming in from above.
Shit. Just what we needed.
There are wounded here just behind the wall.
Kirill, take your group to the tunnels.
Alex,
Hunter
we must stay here and defend the hall.
All right, Artyom, quickly get a weapon.
So congratulations, the first weapon we get is the revolver. Gee, imagine that one. So because we are playing on Ranger Easy, we don't get as much ammo, but each of the bullets matter more. So, yeah, do be ready to see that knife be put to good work. Trench knife, bullets.
They never come this far into this station.
It's the hospital. They smell the blood.
Never mind. He's cutscene killed. Well, quote unquote. I don't know, we're doing a pretty good job right now.
Artyom, are you alright?
Of course. He's a dead-eye shot, this one.
Yeah, perfectly fine. Less Deadeye and more Knifey Boy.
No Dark Ones here. Just the usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't see them, the Dark Ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the Nosalises run through the tunnels like rats. The Dark Ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution. You've heard about survival of the fittest? Guess what? We lost.
What's happened to you, Alex? You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws. And I'll take more than a few of your Homo Novus with me to hell.
You think you're some old movie cowboy? Have a look, Hunter. 10 soldiers trained in combat. Their bodies broken, their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
The devil knows what's happening out there, beyond your perimeter. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully, Artyom. If I'm not back here by morning, you must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me, and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller, so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down. If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
So congratulations.
Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards, assigned on for the ride.
The end game for this game is to commit war crimes, so it's a war crime in the making, one might even say.
Не стучите колеса. Кондуктор, нажми на тормоза. Finally! Taking your time as usual, huh? Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh? Вот стоц перевертоться, бабушка здорова. Вот стоц перевертоться, кушает компот.
Military grade ammunition is money in this game. Because no one can make it anymore, everyone just uses the garbage rounds. When you use the military-grade rounds, they are far more effective than regular rounds, but you are quite literally shooting money. Keep that in mind. Okay, now this is the thing. Few rounds of the strum. Might as well not waste oil while we're gone.
Sorry, Artyom. This part of the station is under temporary lockdown. Only the guards may pass.
That's some nice music. Where did you get that record?
Got it from a ranger for a ton of ammo.
Hey, you're sure you don't regret getting it?
I'm sick and tired of this shit. Why do I put up with it? Blaine, Mom told me to keep away from you, that you were no good. And she was right.
Alright, then choose something else now. How about... I know. How about a house where you'd like to live with your mom and dad? Come on.
A house? A big one?
And when your mom comes back, we'll show it to her and she'll be happy. That's going to be a great surprise for her son.
Okay, I'll draw that. Daddy, when is Mom gonna come back?
Soon. I wish you could see how much you've grown.
So, that guy comes over and says, Baby, if my wife could cook like you, I'd be the happiest man in the world.
I don't want to hear about your...
So I ask him,
We got a good 50
can't your
years
wife
before we
cook
can
at all?
decide again.
And he says,
Go back to sleep.
actually, I'm not married. That's sweet. So go for it, girl.
Dirt everywhere. Just dirt. People are filth, you know? Liars, hypocrites, traitors, everywhere.
What? You saying that I'm dirt? Well, you're shit, okay?
The amount of faux Russian in is,
What do you, Pete? Can't you open it yourself? Lost the keys again. Go find the keys. You know I can't get up, idiot.
Needless to say, the amount of faux Russian that's being kicked in here is, extreme, but at least people can understand. No, yeah, that's right, there's, like, ammo everywhere. If you have a keener eye. Anyway, I'm sorry to ask, how's it going with you, Koroi?
Walking around and leaving those dirty footprints everywhere. Not giving a damn about meals or to clean it up after them. That's something to piss anyone off.
Our stations are to jointly solve issues concerning trade, communications, resources, and so on.
All over the place, ain't no
Most
fun at all.
importantly, the northern tunnels will now be secured by our combined
Daddy.
military
I'm
units.
sorry.
A major step in defense of the metro system. As a sign of goodwill, the troops from Riga are already on their way here. We're counting on all our citizens to welcome our new allies and to offer them the same respect shown to our home guard. Thank you.
So yeah, essentially we have stores all over the places, well, in the major hubs. So, there's only a few of them, but make full use of them while you can.
Excellent choice. Good gun. Definitely better than yours. Excellent choice. Good gun. Definitely better than yours.
Hello there, Kiki.
Just one of those left. This stuff stuff is 5 times better than your toy gun.
Everything was
The best gun in the world.
Suit yourself.
Recommend
There's a lot of stuff to choose from.
Whatever.
And only at our shop.
We couldn't see more than 2 of them like something. So we tied them
While at war, your weapon is your best friend.
and went to the foreguard so not to get lost in the fog.
Drunk again. Get the hell off, you slub.
Should I look like a drink too?
Selling, buying.
You drink like there's no tomorrow. And there won't be if you don't get your ass home.
Yikes, that is not a good conversion rate.
You're welcome.
It's a deal, but only if you
Let's
behave,
go.
okay?
Move it, you wine sack.
Listen to her at home.
You demo? Ask me. Bullets exchange.
And I can understand that, Karoy. Holy shit, everyone just talking. I do not remember this game being noisy.
Artyom, where's your gear? Look, go to the armory and get geared up. Hello, Artyom. So, what do you make of that new guy? He seems completely incompetent.
As if you were born a soldier. Anyone can learn anything.
No, only if you're cut out for it. If not, you'll be a cleaner or a loader for the rest of your days.
Got both hands? Got a head? Here's your gun and go, go, go. Never fear, it's the same old story.
But yeah, I understand that last week being Hell Week for me very much drained me to death.
Artyom, you need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look. Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun. Use short bursts, Artyom. Help yourself to some ammo, too. Here's a universal charger to keep the battery powered. And a gas mask. Put it on if you crossed any radiation hot zones. Or, God help you, Army issue first aid kits, just in case. Okay, you're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range. And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
The good news is the bastard overheating is not as much of a non-Gewehr as you think it is. Oh, did that actually... Hold on. Oh no, it doesn't actually use up ammo. So just for fun, I'm gonna overheat this thing. Oh, this thing can jam? Huh, I don't remember it jamming. Oh god, what is that? That looks chunky as hell on my screen. Oh god. Well, I guess this is useful actually, because I can further tweak to see if I can make the fucking frame rate not so ass. God he's willing to let me test out all this ammunition. Oh god, that's even worse. Alright, oof. Need a spare pair of eyes. How does the firing look? Because from what it looks like, it looks kind of garbage. Is it unbearable is the question. Because on my end, it looks like it's stuttery as fuck. Just double checking to make sure that it's not hot dog shit. 'Cause if it's hot dog shit, I'll transfer over to something else and just call it a loss. And the point of what we're doing is to not get into prolonged firefights, so it might, keyword might, be bearable. I don't get why this... I've done other FPS in the past, so I'm not sure why this one's just a chunky boy. Oh, absolutely. Like, Last Light in comparison to this game... runs better. Runs significantly better, and even then I still have encoding issues there. I'll check one last thing. Maybe I can... Let's see. Because I can certainly tell you when it comes to the Redux, it was damn near impossible to get that thing to work. And the weird part is it's not overclocking at all. So yeah, I think it is just poor programming. Okay. Hold on a second, I have an idea. Though I do need to quickly reset stream for it, so quick second.